Now, President Trump of the United States of America just imposed 34% new tariffs onto China's exports, or onto all exports coming from China into the United States of America. And he is saying this is primarily to the trading or the two-way trading deficits that he feels like China is using, maybe other VAT or other duties to add more tariffs onto US exports, right, coming to China or going to China. And it is for that reason that he is imposing 34% onto China on all of their exports to try to balance the equation. This is what he said last night. It's not only China, many countries, including my own country, South Africa. South Africa got 30% of tariffs because, again, there is an imbalance between the two-way trade between South Africa and the United States of America, which is something that, of course, it's not good because it's going to lower the demand of the exports that all of these countries that, by the way, as seen on the screen, you notice that there are many export their goods into the United States of America. All this, what he's trying to do is to make sure that these countries that are exporting stuff into the United States of America, the stuff they are exporting should be built in the United States of America. Last week, he imposed 25% tariff on all vehicles exported into the United States of America. We discussed about that. It's not something, or that was something that was not good. It was something that was not good because it makes it difficult for car companies like our very own NIO to go and sell to the United States of America because there are exports saying that if they are not building cars in the US, they will have to succumb to this, of course, tariffs hikes, which is something that is not good. So 34% is what China got, and China obviously has responded already to that to say that this is uncalled for. The United States of America doing this, it's not right at all, right? Which, yeah, the tensions or the global tensions continue, and the more this tension continues, the more uncertainty will be there. Investors will put their money in their pockets. They won't go in and they won't be buying stocks. They won't be investing into countries because they see that because of these uncertainties, anything can happen. Things can just go south. Things can just, yeah, be bad, and therefore they want to play it safe and at least analyze or evaluate the tensions between the countries so that they can make a precise decision. So it's not good, man, but we know that tariffs are never the long-term solution, right? Because what is going to happen is that in the United States of America, these very same products that are built in the US, like Tesla, Lucid, Rivian, they are going to end up Ford, they are going to end up being so in demand in a way that their prices are going to go so high in a way that they reach to that point where you would usually get your new selling price of in the US, where you will usually get to see the price going back to those adjustment or those plus 25% tariffs they imposed into other countries. So they are never a long-term solutions, or tariff are never long-term solutions. Yeah, it's something that brings us hope, or makes us to be hopeful, because we know it can never be a long-term solution. Whether they are trying to stop companies like NIO to penetrate the European market, the US market, they'll end up finding ways to do so, and it's not going to be good at all, right? Because what they are scared of, which is fierce competition, it will end up hitting them, right? Which is so great, which is massive. And this makes me to obviously have hope to say that NIO will penetrate the US market. Europe, you'll know that NIO is currently succumbing, or EV stocks or EV companies selling in Europe are currently succumbing to 20% up to 38% of tariff hike into Europe, right? NIO, I think it's 20.7%, but Norway, you'll know that they are not participating, which is the only good thing that we can talk about Europe, because Norway is not participating in these tariff hikes, and therefore NIO can still make good buck in Norway when they are selling their cars, which I like very well. As for the other countries, NIO is succumbing to the tariff of 20.8% on top of the 10% tariff that they were getting before this 20.8% was implemented last year in somewhere in October, November. So what's your thought on this? I know that obviously this is a sensitive topic, but I think we need to discuss it because at the end of the day, for the new investors, it just continues creating more barriers for EV stocks like NIO to go and sell in the United States of America. But this is only in the short term. Long term, medium to long term, things should get better. Just thought I'd come and give you these quick updates because yeah, things are not going that well. But Chinese equities, they finished most of them on a green, which it appears that a lot of people are realizing that this is good news because there's going to be a lot of demand onto local products in the United States of America. Yeah, let's wait, let's see. But hopefully that does not trigger inflation because we know that when there is more demand and the supply is low, cost of those products will go up, and that triggers inflation. Inflation triggers increase in interest rates, which, yeah, you all know the cycle by now. And I don't think it as much as yes, companies in the United States wants to benefit, but consumers or the US citizens don't want high inflation. They don't want interest rates to increase because it drops down their affordability on stuff, which ends up hitting the very same companies that increase their price because of demand. So tell me what you think. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell because on this channel I talk about NIO all day, every day, or any kind of news that have an impact onto NIO. I will discuss them with you on this channel. Share this video to your friends, your family members, because it's important to know the latest developments or to always know the latest developments because there are some people, including myself, who have been waiting for the NIO models to penetrate the European market, but we have not been seeing that because of the trade barriers, tariffs that have been put in place, which makes it very difficult for EV stocks like NIO to go sell in the United States of America. So as we get these latest developments, I'll be giving them to you, which is why I'm saying I request you to share this video to as many people as possible so that so that at least they can also know what just happened and what it means to EV companies like NIO. I will see you on the next one, and God bless you all.